And anyone who takes that the wrong way know why they take it the wrong way. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all.
Accusing Jay-Z.
And Jay-Z is...
The rapper Jay-Z has been accused.
Rap and media mogul Jay-Z now accused of raping a 13-year-old girl in 2000 along with Sean Diddy Combs.
You think Jay-Z or
probably not a good time right now.
Or you're silly, man. You're silly. You're wrong. You're silly, man.
You're now tuned into Is We Potting Podcast.
And I was like, oh, who the fuck is this? Because what the fuck?
I mean, yeah, man, that tape was terrible. Tape wasn't it, man. I never seen the brothers.
Let me get to my point, man. Officials trash. Officials trash. Nobody's
That's not it. At Isley Pod, we have disaster winning 3-0 on Twitter.
No, we don't. That was
listen,
Morocco.
I don't.
That was Morocco.
I don't have. We don't get to Mariah because he kind of like he can break it down because he closer to them in culture. Listen, you cringy, bro. Like you really could have been in the Dave Chappelle show. You really could have been in the Dave Chappelle show.
So we had a story leak. What was it last Sunday? I think 1 week ago, right? Story leaked. Became big news within a few hours. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest, a lot of people would argue the greatest rapper of all time. I don't agree, but a lot of people would say greatest rapper of all time. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, self-made billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Husband of Beyonce. You know what I mean? Two people who are considered by the world to be global icons, right? Apparently a young woman came out and said that she was, essayed. We try to stay in the context of YouTube terms and services, right? Apparently, this woman was essayed by Jay and a couple of other associates. What was it, back in 2000, Lucci?
Yeah, it was Jay and Diddy, man. Just go ahead on and say it, man.
Jay and Diddy, man, at a house party back in 2000. She claims that she was 13 years old at the time. You know what I'm saying? There appears to be some friction between this woman's lawyer and Jay's lawyer. They got some kind of history. They put out a public statement, I believe, the next day. I'm paraphrasing big time, but he basically said that he wasn't going down like the other guys, man. He was going to fight this case. He was going to take it wherever the other guys wanted to take it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, proclaimed his innocence. This comes right on the heels of the Diddy case, which has been super, super duper publicized past few months. You know what I'm saying? We still haven't seen any real evidence or any solid claims against Diddy, but they've been holding that man, in prison. No bail. Bail's been denied, I believe, 3 or 4 times. And this is the latest, accusation kind of attached to that case. What are brothers' thoughts of this? My immediate thought, for years they have said Jay-Z is part of the Illuminati. I think this dispels any and all rumors of that. You know what I'm saying? Because if he was really, rooted in like that, then, he would be cool from these type of accusations. But, you know what I'm saying? So I personally, man, I don't put it past no celebrity, right? Like I'm at a point right now where I'm kind of jaded towards these accusations. I didn't feel no type of way about this when it came out. You know what I'm saying? I believe that we tend to put celebrities on a pedestal. We tend to turn them into idols. And we forget that these people are humans and they got flaws and they got issues and they got their own weird perversions, behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? So it does not surprise me when these guys get accused of doing this, that, and the third, having sex with animals, having sex with young children or whatever the case may be. it just doesn't shock me. You know,
Yeah,
I'm past, you know what I'm
Jesus
saying?
Christ.
I'm using that as an example, Phil. Like I'm just past the point.
Animal, you went
You know
to
what I'm saying?
you went beyond.
He went
Yeah,
there.
I don't put it past none of these guys, man. You know what I'm
Hold
saying?
on. What celebrity that
Was
had
like,
sex with
nah,
an
cuz,
animal
like I'm
though?
not even.
What
Y'all,
Yeah, that's
where's
getting,
that?
y'all getting caught up. Like Lucci ready to do some research, man. Y'all
Yo, I was on mute,
off
man.
track.
Yo, yeah, hey, yo.
Y'all getting off track. I'm just saying, man. Like,
I had to say something because he said
yeah,
animal. I'm like, whoa,
Nah,
wait,
you
what?
supposed to, hey.
I'm using that as an example. And in other words, I don't put it past none of these guys what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not shocking to me. You know what I mean? Like the R. Kellys, you know what I'm saying? The Michael Jacksons, you know, whether I think they innocent, guilty, or whatever, I don't put it past none of these brothers anymore. You know what I'm saying? What they may have done in the past or what they still may be into. So I'm not shocked by it. I was not shocked by it. I didn't really care. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the victims of abuse and things of that nature, you know, women and men who have been through those type of things, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not shocked by any of these accusations, you know what I'm saying? So what do brothers have to say about this, man? What do you guys got to say about the accusation itself? Do y'all think the brother's innocent? Do y'all think he's guilty? Should he fight it? Should he settle out of court? Like, talk to me. Like, what's going on?
Well, she's already come out and said that she was wrong about the accusations coming against Jay-Z. So at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like
I do appreciate the
you
way he
admitted
handled it.
guilt.
Go ahead, Phil. We gotta talk one at a time, guys. We gotta consider the
No,
list.
no, no.
Go ahead,
I'm
Phil.
just saying, like she already. I'm saying the accuser already came out and said that
Mm-hmm.
she was wrong in her assessment of what happened. So it's like, okay, so everything else beyond this, beyond the accusation, and you coming out saying that, hey, I was wrong, I might have made a mistake or whatever. Like everything else is null and void. That's all under the bridge right now. So it's like, no, don't even include Jay-Z in none of this bullshit.
Well, how could you be wrong in your accusations though? Like, I'm trying to figure that out. Uh, that's just a weird story. I mean, it looked like Jay gonna walk this shit down and get off on this shit or whatever, which he should. But I don't. Yeah, this whole little story is crazy though, man. I mean, before this shit happened, when she comes out and say shit, like a lot of people was pinning that brother to the cross, man. Like, yeah, he did it. He hung out with Diddy and all that shit or whatever. But I don't know, man. It's just crazy, man. But I mean, a woman can do that to anybody, man. You know, I feel like a woman can pull that I was SA at any time, you know, against any
Right,
man. So,
right.
you know, so it
I,
just show you
I
the power they have.
I think what's sad about this, Lucci, and maybe you could probably attest to this, man. Like I don't know if you brothers have been through this or you know somebody that has, man. Like Lucci said, bro, that's like the lowest blow that a person could throw at you. And here's the thing, right? Even if you're innocent, you know what I'm saying? Once that has been put on you,
Mm.
like a lot of times it's on you. You know what I mean? Like people, if a woman comes out of left field and says that you SA'd her, you know what I'm saying? There's always going to be this question in the back of a lot of people's minds, like, but did he do it? You know what I'm saying? Even if you're completely innocent and you know you're not convicted or whatever, there's always this little seed of doubt now that has been planted in people's minds, and it's really kind of messed up. You know what I mean? Because we all know women who have been through that, and maybe men too, right? Who have actually been victims of that crime. But we also probably know a lot of guys that have been, you know, falsely accused because a woman was being vindictive, you know what I'm saying, or upset or angry or whatever, right? Not realizing the consequences of her saying that. And then I think Lucia makes it double, triple hard when you're a celebrity, right? When you're worth millions of dollars, right? And you got a woman who is now not only being vindictive or hurt, but sees an opportunity to get some cash out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's just not good, man. It's not a good situation. You know what I mean? Um, we've seen this with, I don't know if brothers remember, Chris Brown got accused a couple years back, right? When he was overseas, there was a young lady said that she was brought up to his hotel room with several other guys and that she was SA'd. It didn't last very long. I think the woman either dropped, I forget, and don't quote me about it. The woman either dropped the case or like they may have paid like out of court or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this just happens so much, man. You know what I mean? It's really bad. I feel like if you a celebrity, bro, like you get to a certain point where some of these guys get so reckless with their behaviors. You know what I mean? And they're not really thinking about the consequences of just allowing any type of female in their space, right? Like I always told myself, if I ever become famous, if I ever become a celebrity or whatever, bro, my wife is gonna be with me damn near 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna constantly have people around me who can verify where I've been, who I've been around. You know what I mean? It's that real right now, right? Like it's that crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? Man, talk to us, man. See you unmuted.
My thing was about like where was the 13-year-old parents were like where were them? Like for her to be able to catch a ride to what I think it was the VMAs.
Right, it was a VMA house party.
Then go to the after party like after like
right.
Bro, how could you not know this is a young girl? I don't know. That whole situation is crazy, man. But a lot of times, a lot of that shit got to do with the parents too. Like, bro, like my daughter is 14 years old, and I'll be damned if I don't know where she's at. 95% of the time, if she's not in school, like So I don't know. And this was what in the early 2000s, they said.
Yeah, I think it was 2000, 2001, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But what do brothers guys say, man? Phil, Will, Sebastian, Body Bags, Quiz, Cade, any kind of insight? You know what I'm saying? What do y'all feel about the situation?
Yeah, I do got a lot of cocaine floating around in Hollywood.
Well, I got different perspective. Yeah, I mean, I don't trust any of these people, these quote unquote celebrities. So I don't believe anything they say whatsoever. Not saying that she could be lying, but where there's smoke, there's fire. That goes for any and every last one of them.
Yeah. Here's a question, Sebastian, for you. So let's say this, because this happens too, right, with celebrities. So let's say this one, quote unquote, disappears, right? She accusation stopped. She's been paid off, or she just disappears for whatever reason, right?
Okay.
Then another chick pops up,
right,
and says similar situation. Let's say she says she was 16 back in 03 or 04. Jay-Z did whatever, like, and it just kind of keeps going and going. What does a man in Jay-Z's position do at that point, Sebastian, when we got 2-3 accusers now back to back? Like, do we fight every single case, or do you get to a point, Sebastian, where hey, you're like, you know what, this is bad press, and I'm just going to give these women what they want. I'm just going to break them off a check, and y'all just go away. Like, what does a man do in that situation?
That's a great question. Tell the truth for first and foremost. Always be truthful. And in that industry, in that industry, nobody tells the truth. Nobody.
Right.
So from the door, every last one of them are doing these lascivious acts. All of them are. Like, let's be very clear. All of them are. And it's only a certain point of time where the people gonna start looking under the carpet, fam. Like, oh, I see this dirt over here. And it was only a matter of time. The chicken's gonna come home to roost. That's all. He may get a pass here and there, but the chicken's gonna come home to roost. keep in mind, this Sean Combs guy thought he was impervious to being, charged and whatnot. And look what happened to him. He's no different from your Sean Carter, from your from your Sean Carter, from your Clive Davis, Russell Simmons. They are all alike. They're in the same boat. Birds of a feather flock together. So I don't put nothing past none of these dudes, fam. I don't, man.
That's Sebastian. Sebastian, what's happening, man? What's up?
What's the deal, fam? What's the deal?
But Jay-Z, to push back on that point, Sebastian, he got 3 daughters though. He got 3 daughters.
I don't care if he has 10 daughters.
I mean, he was fucking Beyonce at like 16 years
move
old.
it.
Hold up.
He was messing with Aaliyah when she was underage too.
Like, that's not
Foxy
like,
Brown, Aaliyah, Beyonce. Like, he has a track record of liking younger women. So let's be very clear.
But when he got that one, you ain't hear nothing else. Cause like for real, Sebastian, when he got that
he has
one,
the money. He has the money to keep people quiet, fam. He has the money to do so. All right. Same thing as Sean Combs. You have the money to keep people quiet until the chickens come home to roost. I don't trust a man I don't trust a man that's 59 years old that don't have a mustache. First of all, I don't trust nobody.
I don't trust a nigga without a stash either. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't trust no man that don't have a mustache.
I don't trust a nigga without a stash.
Yo, I've always found that shaky, man.
Belt on his pants, cause like nigga need to wear a belt. Cause you grown ass man, wear a belt.
He don't have an ounce of gray hair. He looks like a mutant, yo. He's wearing a wig, no mustache, like fam. Yo, come on, B. I don't trust nobody like that, my guy. I don't at all. No, sir. Like he not getting none through customs. Anything he says, I'm like, oh yeah, this is nah. No, sir. Nothing at all.
God.
Like what? Lock this creep up immediately. For real.
lock this animal up immediately.
Immediately, fam. He looks he looks like something is up. Like, nah. Lock him up, yo. Protect society. Get him out of here, please.
Oh, shit. Nah,
he looks creepy to me, like he always dressed for Halloween. Lock him up.
Real
talk. I know respect.
I got another question. What do you guys think about the angle that popped up on Twitter where, we've always speculated exactly when did Jay-Z start dating Beyonce? You know what I'm saying? Because it's been kind of speculated that she may have been 16, 17 at the oldest when they first started seeing each other. And so what do y'all think about that?
Get him out of here.
Dating. You said dating. Dating is different from I'm gonna marry you.
Nah, Phil, but you're not gonna tell me she was 16 when they started dating and he waited till she was 17 to go up in her. Like, nah, he was going up in her at right then and there. Like, bro, we're not doing that, bro.
Lucci, I'm not denying your point. I'm not denying your point. What I'm saying is, when did the brother marry her? What age was she when they got married?
Good question.
How old was she?
When they got married, what age was she? That'll let you know everything you need to know.
Nah, I know all I need to know when he said he first had his eyes on her, and that's when she was with the original Destiny Child, and she was at 50. She was 15 years old at that time, Sebastian. Like, I'm saying that then she actually, yeah, bro. Like, I mean, and the crazy thing is about this situation is Beyonce is on numerous interviews. She gave different answers of when she actually met Hov, like
absolutely
at what age. So that in itself let me know, like, bro, okay, nah, yeah, you probably
lying,
that age, bro. I mean, you
lying,
yeah.
Sebastian, what you said? You lying. You lying.
All of them lie, man.
You Detroit lying right now.
They lie about their age. They lie about all that, man. Their whole life is a lie, yo. They're entertainers. They're paid to lie.
Yeah.
Does
They're
it
like
help?
politicians. They're paid to
Does
lie.
it help? Does it help their case, guys, that they ended up staying married and that they are now probably one of, if not the world's most recognizable power couple?
Bro, you just got on Dave about that. Like, how we gonna give beating them a pass
Hold
because,
up. Hold
stop
up.
this, man. Like,
We're
about
talking to YouTube world. Who is Dave now? I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question.
Oh
your
my
phone,
God, who
your
is
phone,
Dave? Is
I'm
man.
talking
Oh
to
God,
the
man.
vibe, man.
Nah, bro. I'm just saying though, like they don't get a pass if this is something like like you got on Dave about, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
Who's Dave?
Man,
Lucci,
you
who is
know who
Dave?
Dave is, man. I'm
Dave?
not gonna,
Thank you.
I don't know who
man.
Dave is. I'm asking y'all a
I don't
question.
know who Dave is, cuz
All right,
I
I
know who
knew
you're
man.
talking
cuz,
about.
but I don't know cuz.
Just go
Right.
ahead, man. I don't know who Dave
Does
is neither, bro.
Dave doesn't sound like he was part of a power couple, man. Does this help their situation?
What the fuck? What's
Does
wrong
this
with
does this
Yo, if Dave and his girl was millionaires, bro, you wouldn't worry about it if Dave and his
does
girl.
I don't know who Dave is exactly, Sebastian. David Robinson, the Spurs? Like who are you talking
No,
about?
EBL Dave, man.
David Arquette, the actor? I don't know who you're talking about. Do you brothers think it helps that Beyonce and Jay-Z turned out to be married for so many years, had children, and they are a power couple? They are literally one of the world's most recognizable power couples. Do people tend to overlook the age thing of when they met because they turned out to be so powerful down the road?
I think they
Yeah.
do. They
Of
do.
course.
Yeah.
They absolutely do. They do.
Yeah.
They do.
That's what they do.
Of course. Yeah.
Blinded by the dollar, blinded by the influence.
Blinded by the
Yeah.
dollar.
The dollar and
Okay.
the influence definitely makes the imprint of how they're viewed amongst the public. I ain't gonna say the public. I'm talking about like black culture. Like they're looked at as that's what you're supposed to have. They're looked at
Right.
as what you know what I'm saying, what you should look up to be on that type shit. But not even knowing that Beyonce had her shit going before Jay even showed up in the picture. And when Jay showed up in the picture, now the shit went to a whole nother level because you Jay and she Beyonce.
Right.
When y'all both get together, now it's up. It's up for both of us. Because I could be featured on your record and it's gonna be a hit, and you could be featured on my record and it's gonna be a hit to the men and the women. So that was a power move amongst itself. So shit like that, I'll be looking at like, is that a were you trying to do this? Were you trying to move on Beyonce because you knew what was going to happen, or did you move on Jay because you knew that if you got the rap feature that you could get, and you knew that shit would go? Like, I don't know, bro. Shit like that, I be thinking about, and that should be wild to me. But I'm not mad at it though. I'm not mad at it though. I'm not mad at that being the outcome of said situation, because if y'all gonna do that, then do it right. And from the looks of it, from my end, it looks like it's been done right. Like y'all had kids, ain't been no controversy, ain't been no backlash, ain't been none of that shit like that. Y'all kids have been doing great, so cool. I'm fucking with it.
Right.
I see a whole Discord server turn on Dave, man, behind this same situation, y'all.
Lucci.
Go ahead,
Keep it in the
man.
context of the topic, man. Like,
Go ahead,
this
man.
person you keep bringing up, man.
Nah, talk about Dave. Nah,
bro.
fuck that. Talk about Dave.
I'm just saying
that was my guy. I ain't like that.
The only thing that's different is Dave is not a, him and his girl is not a power couple. But everything else you're explaining, from being married for so many years having kids, like, bro, like it's the same shit that you're describing right now, bro. But you telling me that being a power couple overpowers.
I didn't say it did. I asked y'all a question, man. I asked
okay.
a non-biased question. I said, "What do y'all feel about? Do y'all think that's the reason people overlook it is because they turned out to be a power couple?"
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? That was the question I asked, man.
Well, but Beyonce was getting dick down at 16, though, man. Let's just be honest, man.
I would appreciate if one day, if like the urban community wouldn't look at these people as they're some sort of role models, these entertainers, these honestly, this, and when you have complete strangers defending them as if they know them. Like if I say something about these people to a barbershop or something like that, I'm like, where there's smoke, there's fire. They will root for this guy who they've never even met their whole entire life. They have no clue. All they do is listen to his music, and they as if they know him.
Right.
I'm like, fam, you don't know this man from a can of paint. He could be a straight pedo, and you're defending him as if you know him.
Sebastian, that's the problem, cuz like what you saying right now is the immediate response to like, nah, we don't need to put these celebrities, whoever you feel like is a social influencer or whatever the fuck you talking about, they don't need to be in these lights. Look, and we can transition this. We can transition.
They're not heroes, fam. They're not heroes.
They're not heroes. Look, like, and we can transition this into the chick, and I'm not hating on her. Like, please don't, like, people, don't think I'm hating on Shorty like this. But the Cooking with Kaya chick, look, Shorty, like, all she doing is cooking and shaking ass.
Oh, that's what she's doing.
Now she got 1 million followers. What are we following her?
Are you following her?
No, I don't follow her.
I asked my girl about that today.
It's a point there where she's on my timeline so much. Well, I can't help but see her on my timeline. It's like,
oh, she's not. Well, she's not on my timeline.
Y'all really hate bitches. Y'all really hate bitches. Y'all really hate bitches. You feel me? Like y'all really hate bitches.
Hold up, Phil. But isn't that like the Cooking with Kaya? Isn't that more females hating on her than men though? Like I think
it is more females hating on her.
Okay. And they're supposed to be girls, Lucci. They're supposed to be girls, and they over here hating on her because she over here cooking Alfredo. Yeah, that's a basic ass meal. Yeah, vegan Alfredo. But it's not the point. The point is she's showing niggas how to make basic ass meals. So we're gonna have to really depend on these females that don't want to feed us because they say that we can fend for ourselves and shit. So yes, if a girl is trying to teach us a little tutorial on how to cook certain things, so that way we don't have to have DoorDash and takeout and kill ourselves early eating all this unhealthy shit. Why are they hating on her?
Talk, Quizzer.
Is it vegan Alfredo quiz?
I don't know if she got a channel for them kind of recipes and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure you can substitute it, man. There's a local Whole Foods where you at.
For sure. Because that's what I want to, that's all I want to know. Is the vegan friendly. If not, she can kick rocks.
I'm saying they ain't no shorty. They ain't no shorty for just doing what she do. She said she cook meals and shake ass. Alright, cool, shorty. I like it. Damn. Now all y'all want to hate on the bitch because she's shaking her ass and cooking food. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Y'all gonna do the same exact shit that she doing right now with no man.
Yeah. Is shaking ass prohibited in the kitchen though, Phil, while cooking?
Nah.
It depends on if it's clean or not.
Promote that.
It depends on if it's clean or not.
Let me Hey, Lucci, let me Yeah. Let me right there. Where you know what I'm saying on that right booty cheek.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah. Dude, I see you. Let me right there on that booty cheek. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are we doing? and you bitches is mad, and you bitches is mad. Yo bitches is mad.
Nah, fam.
Y'all mad. Why?
Oh my god.
Your man ain't there, or maybe your man is there, and you mad because your man is there. Sorry,
Oh
not sorry,
wow.
shorty. Guess what? She doing her thinning in that kitchen. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how we are supposed to line this up for you or make this shit look good for you. But Shorty in here making this meal, and she making this meal for me and her, and we finna do our thinning. And I don't know what you want me to do about what we got going on, but sorry, Shorty. Look, she doing her thing. You not doing it. So I'm with her. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh my
But
god.
now you want to be mad that she want to put it on camera. You mad that she want to put it on She want to put it on 4D HD. She want to put it on HD for you, bitches. And y'all mad? Oh, nah. That means you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing, shorty. Stop with the cap. Stop.
Yo, I laugh sometimes. Just thinking about what kind of advertising we're gonna get, man. It's hilarious. Like
I get his whole segment with that.
Stop.
Nah,
all right,
man.
man. So look. Final thoughts, man. Jay-Z situation, guys. How do we feel about this whole situation just in general, man? We think Jay-Z is moving on from this, man. Is this gonna be a repetitious thing? Who's the next celebrity that's gonna be accused, guys?
I mean,
LeBron James.
Yeah, LeBron. Yeah, they got LeBron. They're picking up Brian right now, man. Saying Brian was a trafficker and all this shit. There's a lot of bro.
Oh my god,
man, Cat Williams, bro. At the beginning of the year, bro. Like him saying that all lies will be exposed, bro. Like this. The way the year is ending, like this is gotta be one of the more craziest year ever, bro. Like,
he set it off,
bro.
man. He definitely spoke that into existence. That's
like,
a fact.
come on, man. Is Cat? Do you think Cat is the one feeding these people the information?
Hey, Lucci, I be feeling like that sometimes too. I'm like, damn,
he
Cat
buying
really
people's secrets.
feeding niggas information that he know to make this shit go out like it's supposed to. Cause, bro, that Cat Williams interview when you on the go back, look, I ain't gonna hold you. I listened to the Cat Williams interview a couple of days ago, and I'm like, damn, this nigga said a lot of shit that came out that he didn't even think that was gonna come out, but he said it then, and we was like, oh, ha ha, it was funny, Then the shit came out, and he's like, damn, nigga, Cat really said shit. It was like, niggas. So I don't know, cuz. I don't know. Like, that's tough. Like, he really told niggas that the truth will be exposed this year, and now we getting that, and it's like, okay, all right, how do we as a people, like as a part of the culture, or as people, like how do we handle this? How do we internalize this and be like, okay, this is what he said, whoop de whoop, all right, cool. And then we see the things that happen, and then now you gotta look. You ain't gotta look outside of yourself. You gotta look within yourself now and be like, damn, what was I thinking like that, or did I think like this, or was I supposed to handle this situation like this, or all that, bro, everything, bro, every situation that happened this year, you had to look at yourself and be like, damn, bro, did I do what I was supposed to do? Look at Dirk, bro. Look at Dirk. Dirk, prime example, bro. Niggas was telling Dirk for years, slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn, slide. What do you do? Nigga slid. but not knowing that the shit was gonna come back on you, cause you the head of the snake, you the guy, you the one. Everything gonna fall back on you, cuz. You ain't know that? Okay. All right.
Right. Yo.
Oh, you see where you at? You see where you at now, cuz. Damn.
I think it's just a crazy situation though, Ty. I mean, we got 2 weeks left. To the 2-3 weeks left to the end of the year.
Yeah.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah. I don't know if anybody else get exposed, but I don't think it's gonna stop. Like start next year. Like I think it's just gonna get more. Yeah.
Yeah. I do. I am interested in seeing. Again, not that I care about P. Diddy, like on a personal note, you know what I'm saying? I'm not emotionally invested in that individual, you know what I mean? I am curious to see what they're going to do with that case, because it does kind of feel like, to me, and again, not claiming to be like a criminal law expert or whatever, civil law expert, it does kind of seem like they're just holding Diddy just to almost embarrass him. You know, I feel like if they had any really solid evidence, we still haven't heard it. They would have came forward with some of it already. You know what I mean? And
his trial started in like 3 months though. I think his trial starts in March.
Yeah, I just feel like something would have leaked by now, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, pause if necessary. Like, I feel like we would have heard something solid, not just, outside of the Cassie footage.
That was all the evidence I needed.
Well, look, I mean, yeah, that definitely shows him that, he's an abusive man. You know what I mean? But, all the stuff that they're talking about with the sex trafficking and the sex parties and all that, we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. Again, like what Sebastian said, I got to back up what Sebastian said. I don't put nothing past none of these guys. You know what I'm saying? No matter how talented they are, no matter how much of a crucial part of my childhood or teenage years they may have been. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, right, man, all you guys is perverts, in my opinion, man. Like, all y'all is up to no good. Y'all all crooked. Y'all all perverts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't put it past none of you guys. You know what I mean?
In the time frame that we're talking about, I don't mean to cut you off, Ty, but in the time frame we're talking about,
but you do
that type of behavior. I ain't gonna say it was. I ain't gonna say it was accepted. It wasn't right, but it was a part of the times, right? Even if you listen to the accusation, right? I'm 13 years old. I want to go to the VMAs after party. I get to the venue, and then I just find myself getting into in a limo where P. Diddy limo driver says, "Oh yeah, come on," like, bruh, all that shit sounds so crazy to me. Like, wow, you a 13, like, how mature of a 13-year-old you had to be like, I'm gonna be in the VMAs after party as a 13-year-old. Like,
Glory Velez was 14, fam, with Luke.
Yeah, we never know what's going on.
Do people forget that? Like, she was a baby with Luke, man.
I don't put it past nobody. Like, I vividly recall reading an article. You guys know who Drew Barrymore is, right? Actress.
Yeah. Yeah, she was at Studio. What is this in New York?
Yeah,
Studio
she said she was doing coke when she was 11 or 12 with like grown adults, like grown celebrities.
Yes, Studio 54, fam.
You know what I'm saying? So
how
this is a child star, right? This is a child star.
Sebastian,
hanging out with adults.
How?
Pedophiles, fam. They're pedos. That's what they do, my guy. They're out here, sickos.
Yeah, this is a whole world. So
you getting 11, 12-year-old to do coke? How?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
There's some sick people out here, man.
Some sick individuals, B.
Also, we got to remember this was a different time, man. Like, this wasn't camera phones and internet and
right.
What happened in Studio 54 stayed in Studio 54, man. So if you're a big name producer or executive and you're bringing some child star, to the club. Like no one's thinking about it at that time because who's going to talk about it? The media, the newspaper, the bloggers. Like there's none of those people exist. And if we want to go further back, man, go back to the 50s, 40s, 50s,
Jerry
60s.
Lewis.
Yeah, go back to them, man. They had kids kissing adults in movies.
Yes.
A lot of weird stuff, man. That people just looked
sitting
at
on their lap.
But why as a society? Why as a society that we felt like that was? I'm speaking from a 2024 brain. I know I am. I don't want to like discredit that. I'm speaking from a 2024 brain. How though? Like why? Like did you feel like this 12-year-old in 1955 or 1965, this 15-year-old, 14, 13-year-old was allowed, accepted in this environment, then to be able to do the things that we do as adults? Like, no, that's not cool, bro.
I think it was just society, you know, the things that were accepted in society at that time. Because you can even go back to like, you know, the way they were sexualizing a lot of young kids in movies.
Yes.
It's normal. Like if you go back to a lot of those old movies with your 2024 brain, you can be like, yo, these some sick people. And you know, I wanted to say something earlier about, you know, these Hollywood celebrities. I feel the same way Thanos and Sebastian feel. Man, I don't care if I grew up and I had your posters on my wall and I bought all your albums. With my adult brain, I want all these people to get exposed, man. As a parent, as a father, I want all these people to get exposed. I don't even care if you my favorite. I want all the weirdos, all the Holly weirdos to be exposed, man. This stuff got to come to the light, man, because, you know, they said, like, this Illuminati, secret society, these parties that people are talking about, like, out here in California and L.A., people were talking about Jamie Foxx parties back in the day. That was a big thing. They said Jamie Foxx used to just play the piano naked at his parties.
Oh,
wow. Seriously, man. I knew people who went, you know, girls and other people in the industry at that time who went to a lot of these parties, man. And so when I hear Diddy parties and no, I think that stuff is real. I think a lot of this stuff, like they said, Diddy was recording people, man. He had hidden cameras and come on, man. Come on, think about it. You're going to raid 3 of his houses in 3 different states at the same time?
But when do we give the women like accountability check? Like, damn, you was there at the party. You knew what was going on. You knew what was going. You knew what this shit was about.
I'm saying though, Phil. I think like if you a girl and you in Hollywood and you want to be around the stars, okay, I get it, but that don't mean that you could drug me and, you know, give me all, you know what I mean, like drug me and put things in my drink and take advantage. I don't think that's fair, whether they're a groupie or not. You know what I mean? Whether they're a groupie or not. Y'all was talking about Jay-Z earlier, right? Y'all was talking about Jay-Z earlier. Now think about this: Jay-Z, he knew about R. Kelly because Jay-Z and Dame Dash and them was hanging out with Aaliyah after Aaliyah stopped messing with R. Kelly. So they knew what was going on in the industry, right?
Bingo.
And, you know, Jay-Z and them had beef. Jay-Z, you know, there was rumors that Jay-Z and Dame were kind of fighting over Aaliyah, which is weird because these dudes was like 35 years old at the time. And then Jay-Z do 2 albums with R. Kelly, right? Do 2 albums. They had a tour. Only when the R. Kelly video footage came out is when Jay-Z decided to have his security guard mace R. Kelly. You know what I mean? Like before that, y'all already did an album together. Y'all was on a tour. Come on, man. Y'all did 2 albums together.
You know, son nickname too. He used to call himself. I wouldn't dare repeat it, but your man Robert Kelly. You know what he used to call himself too with the mask.
Yeah. Double P, man. Double P.
Yeah. There you go.
Double P.
What? Yeah, the double P. Yeah.
He was wilding out for sure.
I didn't even catch that at first.
Yes, it's a double entendre. Yeah, you see what that's why I said Paul. It's a double entendre for sure.
What double
The
P stand
double
for?
P. He was
What
wild.
double P stand for? What double P stands?
He just told you.
What double P stand for?
He told you.
Need the Patreon now.
The Pied Piper, man. We know what that story is, man. The dude who was playing the flute to get kids to follow him, man. We know what the nursery rhyme is, man.
Facts.
Oh
Facts,
my
yo.
God.
And think about it. Think about this, right? Like all the signs were there, right? All the signs were there. He called himself the Pied Piper. Aaliyah's first album is called AJ Nothing But a Number. Look at the album cover.
Yes, sir.
He's in the background, like plotting on the 14-year-old. Look at the album cover, man.
Yeah.
Oh, she was 14 at that time?
Yeah, she was like 14, man. And what's crazy is like her uncle
lyrics are nasty. The lyrics
were basically pimped her out.
That's the same
I feel like music is always a young. I feel like music is always a young man's. I ain't gonna say a young man's game, but it's always a young game, bro. So if he has the capability to be able to
shut up, man.
Have what's going on?
I'm saying, like, yo, if he has the capability to convey to the young people, like, sorry, not sorry. Like, nah, I'm with y'all. As far as everything y'all saying, but I'm saying that he conveyed his message to the young people at that time. Look, when I was growing up, we sang, I believe I can fly. I believe I can do this. Yo, we was thinking that. He was in those same bags at that same time. What are we talking about?
Hey, but look at this, Phil. Phil, if you do your Googles and you look up, like, this is just one example. Celine Dion and her husband. Go back. He was a composer, a musical composer, a producer. Got introduced by somebody in her family, like her brother or somebody. I can't remember who it was, but this dude was like 20-something years older than her. Like, he groomed her. She was like 14 years old when he met her, and he ended up marrying her. And they was married for like 60 years or something. Nobody thought anything of it. If you go to what's the dude who did the movie The Professional?
Oh, Leon the Professional. Yes, you see how young she was in that film, man.
Yeah, and then the Fifth Element. The Fifth Element.
Yeah,
dude who did that, his wife. Like, yo, there's some creepers in Hollywood, man. Woody Allen, like, the list goes on and on.
Woody Allen is a pervert, yo. Like, they should have been got him out of here, yo. He's a pervert.
That's what I'm not denying. I'm not denying that creepers. They don't get the same. They don't get that backlash that.
But Phil, this is why I think it's a problem with Hollywood, right? Because we see all these stories and it's accepted within Hollywood. Yeah. To us outside of Hollywood, it's like weird, but they protect their own. Come on, man. It's like pedophiles and all types of stuff going on, man. Like that movie, Leon the Professional. Listen, I love Natalie Portman, bro. When I was younger, I didn't really think nothing of it. Mm-hmm. But go back to that movie as an adult, man. There was nothing but weird pedophile sexual tension in that whole film.
Creepy. Even the dad. Remember the dad? That got smoked in the pop. Like, it was just all over the place, man. I'm like, it's no way they let this fly, man. Like, who? But then you peep the execs, you're like, oh, I see why y'all let it ride, cause look at y'all, like y'all on pervy time too.
and then look at the Weinstein brothers, man, and then look at
nasty work.
What's the dude from Nickelodeon, man? Like, come on, man.
Nasty work.
Come on, man.
Go back to the lyrics. Go back to some of the lyrics of your favorite rapper.
His name is, K. That nigga name is Dan Schneider. Yeah, he's looking Nickelodeon.
Yeah, he looked crazy. Did you see the way he looked? I'm like, come on, fam. Nobody arrest this man, yo. He
was a creep in Good Burger. Like, he looked at creepish in the movie Good Burger as the manager.
Arrest this man.
They should have, called the authorities immediately. Look at this creep, man. It's no,
Sebastian,
it's no way he should be allowed in public. Like somebody get him out of here, please.
Sebastian, you got a chance to watch that Nickelodeon
But why they
documentary?
didn't do that
Absolutely,
though, Sebastian?
absolutely.
Why they
I
didn't
did.
do that? Why they didn't do that? Why they didn't do that? Why they
He got
didn't do
the
that?
cash. He got the money. He got the money to pay people off. That's why people sell their soul for $1 for sure.
And he's the
They'll
right
turn a
skin
blind
color
eye.
too, right? Though, like right.
They'll turn a blind eye to $1, fam. It's easy. I mean, I'll just pay you off. That's it. People say, "All right, fam, I ain't see nothing. Don't know nothing. They ain't see nothing."
And then if
I
you
don't
got
want to
like
see nothing.
if you got there's plenty of stories out there, and I'm sure Sebastian and Ty know about these stories where these parents who had control of their young child stars' careers, man, was basically exploiting them and pimping them out.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Do you think
That's been going on for a
hold on?
long
Do y'all
time,
think
too,
that's what was going on with Kels? Like, because I'm pretty sure.
Look, Aaliyah's uncle was Barry Hankerson, man.
No, not
he was the
Aaliyah.
big time guy in Hollywood in the music industry at that time. I feel like he pimped out his niece, bro. I'm gonna be real.
For sure.
I'm talking about these other females, not Aaliyah, like with all these other like underage girls and shit or whatever.
Yes. They get them young. Like when you look at these people, like remember in the early 2000s, it was a lot of young groups. Do y'all remember that era? It was a lot of young, like Black. Remember the group Black?
A lot of girl groups, right?
But they were very young though. They were very young, like Black. When Pink first came out, just that whole time you had a bunch of young. There you go. There you go, Thanos.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Like you remember that time, man? And they were, like it was a real weird time, and you see these young people like young people with these older men like Jermaine Dupri and your Sean Combses, and you see them, and you like, fam, how are you, aligned with teenagers?
Hey, you remember that interview when Puff Daddy was talking about Usher, how they used to wake up and fight over the Frosted Flakes when he was younger?
Damn. And he was like 16 at the time, B. I'm like, yo.
And then,
so
like,
he didn't say fight. He said wrestle. He said
wrestle.
He didn't say fight.
Man, come on.
Wrestle
under the covers.
Wrestle make it bad,
man. Come on, fam.
Wrestle with the Frosted Flakes.
Man, this
shit out of pocket.
Music, it's a message in the music, man. It's always a message in the music.
You brought up 3LW, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said 3LW.
Yeah, you brought up 3LW. Now, what about B2K? The stuff that came out about Chris Jones, he was sodomizing boys, man.
Yo.
What?
And that was just B2K. Like, we can even go back to Immature, Marcus Houston and them, man.
Sure, Marcus Houston. Right. And he just married a 19-year-old. He's 45. Talking about he waited until she was 19. Yo, who you fooling, you bozo?
He was going up in the man. She was
he groomed her. That's a predator groomer, man. That's a disgusting individual, man. I'm gonna be real.
He had her high school graduation with Mercedes Benz in the back of the classroom with M&Ms and a balloon.
Freaky pervert. You freaky pervert. You at the fucking let out in a Mercedes Benz talk about I'm finna pick you up.
High school bash.
Hey,
you 45 years old.
What Sebastian said though, that goes to show that, when you're violated like that, a lot of times that cycle continues. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's contagious. You know what I mean? Like you get violated, then you grow up to violate other people. You know what I'm saying? They say a lot of people that are child molesters, they were molested as children. You know what I'm saying? The cycle goes on and on and on. That bad touch. You know what I'm saying? So it's really bad. I was gonna say this about Kels while y'all was talking though. I'm not gonna front, man. That Aaliyah album is probably one of my favorite R&B albums that came out in the 90s.
Timbaland produced this. I ain't gonna hold you. I was listening to some Aaliyah records at work, just on some like radio type shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, Timbaland really produced his ass off. Nigga, we know the nigga to make a beat off a baby.
Yeah. No, all the
Sad thing is, Thanos, you know this ain't come from no 15-year-old. You know, grown men was writing this. You know what I mean? Like they in their sick brain.
This is what I was gonna say. All of Aaliyah's later stuff, Phil, I agree. Is her whole catalog is classic. But I'm saying that first album produced by Kells is one of my favorite R&B albums of the early '90s. But I was gonna say this, Sebastian. It is kind of weird when you listen to the title track, "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number," because it's almost like Kells was getting his message out to the world, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
ain't that sick Thanos show? That's a sick person.
It's very sick when you think about it, and it's like you listen to the song, it's got a good melody, right? It's got a good beat, you know what I'm saying? Like the lyrics, but then if you don't know the background, like you don't really recognize it, you know what I'm saying? Right. And really, if you think about it, now that we have full context, he was really putting his message out through a 15-year-old saying, "Hey, this is okay, guys." You know what I'm saying? It's okay. This is completely okay.
The 4-page letter, like, fam, if you listen to these lyrics, I'm like, yo, this is coming from a child.
Not only that though, let's remember that album has some aunties out here telling young niggas age ain't nothing but a number either. So let's not forget the impact that it had on the era too.
Wilding out.
Cougars, man. Goddamn cougars, man.
Crack them up too. Crack them up.
Quay's right about that. It gave Cougars the
hold on. I ain't say pack them out, man. I just wanted to recognize them. I ain't say pack them out.
Get them out.
Don't get them out of here. They're needed.
Get them out of here. What are you talking about? Like, for real, like,
get them out of here, man.
I'm saying what you saying is for real. Like, nah, niggas, like Cougars was really out here like, alright, age ain't nothing but a number. I fuck with a young nigga. Age ain't nothing but a number. As long as you coming right. Shit, how you think, man? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. I'm 35 years old. I come at a bitch 50 years old right now with that same shit.
Oh man.
Right now. Right now. Like, yeah, you
okay.
So I got a serious question.
50 years my senior and still be on her like how Quinn's talking about how that record really transcended shit. Like, nah, I can really talk to a bitch that's older than me, or I can talk to a nigga that's younger than me. Age ain't nothing but a number. Like, for real, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
I got a serious question though, bro.
Go ahead, Lucci.
I got a serious question.
Listen.
So what are we doing with Joseph from the Bible, man? Because Mary was 12. Joseph
was a simp.
From the Bible, Joseph was an old man.
Joseph was a simp.
Left out of nowhere.
We talking about the same situation. So I'm asking, what we doing? Is Joseph Mary was Joseph's husband. Mary was Joseph's wife.
Joseph was a simp.
Bro,
you are like confetti, all over the place.
I'm asking you because Sebastian, Mary was 12 when she was pregnant with Jesus, but she was married to Joseph, who was an old man.
Allegedly.
No, they said she was married to Joseph.
Allegedly?
What you mean allegedly?
What are we doing?
Lucci, is this factual? Because I'm very well versed in this topic. Is this factual? That's all I'm gonna say. Is this factual?
I'm going off the book. I'm saying if we go by what the book says.
I'm going off the book.
Don't let this. I'm going off what the book.
I'm about to DM you, Lucci. I'm about to DM you.
No, if we going by what is written in the book, Mary was 12 years old. Joseph was an old man. What are we doing with Joseph?
Listen,
being that Mary was 12 years old.
You was talking, Lucci. We heard the ice cubes moving in your dream.
That
was Hold up. I want to say something, and this doesn't justify anything. Number one, I mean, it's Jesus, man. Like, stop it. That's one. It's Jesus. Like, stop it.
But they was married before Jesus came in the married before God impregnated them.
Are you under the influence?
That's Alpha and Omega.
But hold up,
Lucci, are you under the influence?
No,
we gotta say this, bro.
Yes, he is.
I am. Let me say this. Hold up, bro. It was a completely different time period, and that was normal practice amongst many cultures, man. Like old men marrying young girls. It was what it was, man. Like it just was that, different culture.
Also, hold on. You also got to remember, like, this is the ancient world, man. Right? So it wasn't. You got to understand, like, the biblical perspective is not saying, okay, these things are justified. They're just giving you a picture of customs at that time in the world, in the ancient world. So whether Joseph married Mary when she was young or not, culture and society as a whole in the world at that time, that's pretty normal. That was pretty normal. Not saying it's okay or it's fine. And also, I don't even think the Bible tells us like how old Joseph was. It don't say. It don't say, and we don't know how old Mary was. 12, 13, 14. It doesn't say, but I will say that customs.
That's why I was asking Lucci. Does it
matter though?
Instead of speculation.
No,
it don't even matter. She was of age to have a child.
Yeah, she was. And like I said, at that time, like, you think about it, Lucci, we talking about the ancient world, dog. 3,500, 4,000 years ago. Like, the world way different than how it is now.
So R. Kelly could have got away with it. Got away with back then.
That was actually no. I take it. It wasn't 4,000 years ago. It was the first century. So this is 2,000 years ago.
Lucci. He could got away with it 3,500 years ago.
He got away with it 3,500 years ago. Then, right, kid?
Yeah, I said 3,500 years ago, but what you're talking about was 2,000 years ago. But I'm saying if you go back, like even go back 1,000 years before that, the ancient world is a totally different place. If you jumped in a time machine and landed in like 3,500 BC, come on, man, it'd be like you on another planet.
Lucci, are you sure you're not under the influence?
I'm good. No, I'm not under the influence, bro. I just had to ask that question.
He's definitely under the influence.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He ain't got y'all. He ain't got a lot of y'all,
sober, bro.
ODG would have said, "Have you been drinking, Lucci?"
What did Kel say in that interview with Gail King? He said they said I hogtied him. I don't even know how to hogtie people.
Y'all killing me with this shit, man.
Hey Ty, you guys know what interview? Now, some of you guys might remember this interview, but they scrubbed this interview from the internet. Remember the interview R. Kelly did with Teray on BET back in the day?
What year? You gotta tell me like a year, fam.
You guys know who Teray is, right?
No.
Yeah, that's the journalist with the yeah. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about, Kaden. He asked, "Well, what does underage mean to you?" Like, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But this happened after the tape that came out. It was on BET. And it used to be all over the internet. You can't even find that Teray interview anymore. He was like, when you're talking about underage, right. What do you mean?
Yeah. Right.
Nah, bro. Let's wrap it up, Ty, man. Great
man.
show, bro.
Well, real quick,
next topic. I think
that's it.
We can definitely talk some battle rap if y'all want, but listen, man. This has been another episode of Is We Poddin'. You know what I'm saying? Again, man. Y'all don't pay us no mind, man. Like we all, I swear, we all clearly disturbed individuals. You know what I'm saying? We all understand that these things may be scoured through, looked through in the future. You know what I mean? But we stand on my rocker. Yeah, we stand on what we say, man. Like, and we also want to put out, man, we do not rock with any type of molestation essay of any sort. You know what I'm saying? We don't rock with that. We don't stand behind it. We our hearts go out to the families, the victims of those type of cases, right? But we're just speaking our truth. You know what I mean? Just speaking our truth. You know what I'm saying? So until next time, man, we out. Peace.
Green, I do this shit here every time. Spin that shit and get it over.